Hello. Don't you hate it when you go to start talking to someone and you realise you need to blow your nose? Excuse me. Hi. It's 11 o'clock. Normally when I do an unboxing, I will do the vlog straight away afterwards, but I realised the timing meant that if I started the vlog there and then, himself probably would have woken up halfway through it, and as you've heard, if you've watched it, he did try and ruin one of my vlogs once before just by trying to be funny. Anyway. So yeah, my ear won't pop. That's annoying. Not much to talk about today. Probably gonna again get ready and go more or less straight to bed. Sorry, I get distracted when I'm tired and things fell on the floor. Yeah, like I said, I had an unboxing. I also had an unbagging, so I've got lots of leaflets. That's all rubbish. And yeah, so the garage saga has completed. He has handed the keys in today, brought the rest of the bits and pieces up, including a box of his stuff that he put in my corner. I'm like, no, that's your stuff. And so clearly he didn't pay attention or look at it. And the lantern that I had in there, I think he's lost the base because it's not in the box. So yeah, that's annoying. So I'm gonna have to go out and buy a new lantern regardless of the fact he brought it back in, which is really annoying because there's a nice lantern. I'll get a couple of other different light fixtures as well, because the old garage, the lantern was extraordinarily useful, and don't get me wrong, we did it. It served its purpose, but there was nowhere really to put it aside from on a shelf and hoping you get enough light. But the new garage actually has wooden beams, so there might be some nails already in place. So what I might do is pop to Wilco or similar and see what lighting fixtures, like, like I do actually have it somewhere. I think that might have got thrown away. I had a donut, basically a donut with like rings of LEDs in it, and couldn't get it open to change the batteries. But so I'll try and get something similar for that, and then like stick them to or nail them up, hang them however they can be affixed to the beams, like maybe one going towards the back wall, one coming forward. I'll do them as like touch lights, so less faff. But it's still annoying that you lost the base, because that's a really stupid thing to lose. The base was right next to the lantern. It doesn't take a genius to work out that they belong together. Which I guess proves that he's not a genius. Otherwise, work was work. Labelling more bottles. Got a couple of jobs finished. I am slightly worried because, like, today, someone who started after me, who was doing whatever she was doing, I don't know, so worked in the main area, I didn't actually have the conversation with her, but given her expression and the way she sort of kind of snarked at the supervisor, I was like, oh, yeah, I think she was asked, thank you, but we won't be needing you again. And so I haven't had anyone say anything to me regardless, and like I said, she directly snarked at the supervisor, which made me think that the supervisor was the one who gave her the bad news. And nobody's had any kind of conversations with me today outside of normal work-related conversations. Actually, the same supervisor did kind of... the young lady I was talking about yesterday, she was talking about her today and the fact that she, only likes to work with certain people. And she was kind of not being rude about it, but sort of mentioning it in a kind of conversational way. It's like, oh yeah, so this keeps happening and it's annoying. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So, nobody's yelled at me. Actually, I did get told off today because I was replying to a text. and supervisor, and I think bigger boss. I don't know if it's the biggest boss, but there was another guy who I'd seen wandering around and sort of nodded at, was stood there as well. So I think she had to say something to me because he was there, for definite. And it was basically, you're not supposed to have your phone on the shop floor. I'm like, oh, okay then. And I immediately put it away. So that was more of a case of, obviously Michelle didn't know that. I'll go have a polite word with her. Polite word was had and nothing more was said. So, yeah, I think work went okay today. I will say tomorrow and say, look, maybe I'm just being a bit paranoid, but I've not had feedback one way or the other. And like, if I need to improve, then I need to know that I need to improve. Or if things are going well, that's great. But, obviously the more I know, the more I can keep on the right path. And, excuse me. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. But maybe the other lady wasn't quite clicking in the way that I've seemed to have managed to. So yeah, I'll just sort of get that feedback, because it does kind of bug me when you think you're doing okay, and then you're suddenly like, oh yeah, it's not working out. So well, you could have told me. You could have had the conversation. You could have pulled me to one side and said, look, this is okay, but this needs work, or something. Just give the feedback. And like I said, I think the fact that nobody's yelled at me and nobody's pulled me aside and said, like I said with a young man the other day, our supervisor, different lady, but the one directly supervising, was like, to him, I don't think you're very good at the stickers. Let's try something else. And so, that's... She wasn't like rude with it, but it was very direct. But it was like, okay, this isn't quite working out for you. Let's try something else. And then she came up to me and said, oh, you seem to be quite good at this. So I have had some feedback, but reassurance is really what I'm after. But anyway, let us see what the question is today. I wonder if it actually registers it as a thumbnail because I'm holding it. Who knows? And regarding yesterday's question, tennis. I wouldn't mind learning how to play tennis properly as well. If someone made a movie of your life, about your life, what do you think it would be called? Come up with a few options. Well, I can come up with a silly pun name, which would be the story about me, Shell. So this goes back to the autobiography question, doesn't it? Like, well, I can't remember what the name I decided to give my autobiography, because it'd be something you could have it connected to that. Oh, okay, that's how that works. Minty. Sorry, just playing with these mints, seeing how the thingy opens. Because you've got a seal here, and I thought the seal, you pull the seal off, and that's how we open it, but it doesn't. It just flips back. I don't know. A film about me. Maybe that is the best title, the story of me. Because you want it pithy, don't you? I mean, it could go for a name person. My spectacular story. See, this is why I always said that if I became famous, I probably would want to change mine or go with a different name. I kind of thought that, and then I kind of changed my mind again. But just because my surname Spec does lend itself to so many kind of puns, and yeah, spectacular is like the one that stands out. But that could go either way. Oh, this performance was spectacular. Oh, this was a spectacular failure. So I don't know. So maybe puns. Name puns I seem to be stuck on at the moment. No, I really can't. Maybe it's because I'm tired, and if I do come up with anything else, I will add it to the beginning of the next video. But I don't know. A story about, you know, a woman, a life. We got your money now, suckers. I don't know. I can't. I can't think of what I would call the movie, because I don't know if I give the movie the same name I give the autobiography, which is I can't remember what that was called. Or if I would give it an actual different name. And I am drawing a blank. I am also open to suggestions though. So if you've got an idea for either, well, I don't know about a film about my life, you know, you can garner what you can get from these vlogs, but what would you name a film about your life? If you've ever thought about that. But yeah, I got nothing. I'm tired and I need to go to bed now. So if you have been, thanks for watching. You're awesome and I appreciate you. I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!